Hello! In today's video, I have some fantastic must-have Amazon finds that I've been loving and think you will too, and most are under $25 to $30. I have a nice mix of beauty and lifestyle products to share with you today. You can find some great products on Amazon and some major duds too. So when I find standout products that really work for me, I love putting them together and sharing them in these videos. And I'm so glad you enjoy watching them. I do Amazon videos about once a month and have a lot of fun putting them together for you. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I have some fun Amazon finds to share with you today, so let's go ahead and get into it. I've been actively trying out more J-Beauty and K-Beauty makeup and skincare products. They're very popular for a reason, right? So the first product we have is the Beauty of Joseon Red Bean Water Gel Moisturizer. I'm showing this is $18 currently. I don't like to give pricing a lot in my Amazon videos because pricing fluctuates on Amazon, either due to Amazon having events or the retailer changing prices for whatever reason. And I always have all of the products that I'm sharing in my videos listed and linked for you in my description box, as well as the products that I'm wearing. Sometimes what I've styled my hair with, the waver I styled my hair with today, is available on Amazon. I always get asked what I style my hair with when I wear it wavy. So if you're ever curious about a price or more information about a product, you can always check out my description box and see more information about a product there. But I will say that you get a lot for your money here. There's 3.38 ounces in here for that $18. So this is a cruelty-free K-Beauty water gel moisturizer that's targeted for dry, sensitive, acne-prone, and irritated skin. It's fragrance-free and oil-free and has a peptide complex to target wrinkles and red bean to minimize oiliness by absorbing sebum so your skin stays matte and balanced. This has a light, watery gel consistency that sinks in and is absorbed very quickly and feels hydrating but lightweight at the same time. I was a little bit confused at the description at first since it talks about mattifying yet being targeted to dry skin at the same time. But since I have combination skin, I'm probably the perfect target for this moisturizer. My skin is normal around the perimeter and can sometimes be dry, but I do get some shine and oil breakthrough in my T-zone, especially when we hit those hot, humid months, which are pretty brutal here. I find I get plenty of hydration with this. My skin feels nice, but I'm not overly mattified so that my skin feels tight. Now, if you have very dry skin, this might not be the moisturizer for you, but if you have normal to oily skin and you like a nice, lightweight skin balancing moisturizer, then you might really like this. This has been a pleasant surprise. Now, the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later Mattifying Primer is one of my favorite primers. It lives in my everyday vanity, and I spoke in the past about wanting to try one of her other versions. So here we are. I didn't really intend to have another K-Beauty product in this video, but that's what we're doing. So this is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later Color Correcting Primer. This is a cruelty-free K-Beauty color correcting, redness neutralizing primer. There are some really nice ingredients in here to soothe, help with irritation, to help minimize the look of pores, and to help with hydration. This has a mint green tint to it to help neutralize any redness. And I'll first show you on one cheek how easily the lotion consistency massages into my skin. And you'll also be able to see not only how it helps neutralize redness on one side, but I also have some red spots. So you'll be able to see how it helps those, or if it does. It massages in quickly and easily. It feels lightweight and gives a satiny kind of dewy finish once it's massaged in. And you can see from one side to the other that redness is neutralized, but my skin isn't fully covered. This isn't meant to replace foundation. It's a primer to help you use less foundation since you're covering up less redness. It even helped out those red spots a little bit. And now that both sides of my face have been neutralized with this primer, you can really see how it helped minimize the redness on my face. This feels very moisturizing yet lightweight at the same time. Now, if you have very oily skin or even combination skin that just gets a lot of shine in your T-zone, this might be a little bit too hydrating, a little bit too dewy for you. But if you like some radiance to peek through your foundation, this might be just what you're looking for. And for those of you with dry skin, I think you're really going to like this. A lot of color correcting primers, color correcting products can be very drying, and this is not. At least I didn't find it to be. If you have fine hair like I do, you have probably experienced the struggle of wanting to clip your hair back with a barrette or a bobby pin and having it gradually slip out. Either your hair slip out of the barrette or the bobby pin, or the entire clip slip out of your hair. I guess I should say fine or thin hair. I mean, the two are a little bit different. It doesn't really matter. Well, I took a gamble and decided to see what this 10-pack of double grip hair clips was all about. It runs between $4 to $8 depending on the color you get. Some days I just want to clip my bangs back and get them out of my face, but I didn't really have a way to do that unless I used a headband, and I don't always want to wear a headband. So these look a little bit strange, but the reason why they look strange is because of the underside, the side that you don't see. These function just like the regular bend and snap.
So you bend and snap
clips, and they look like that from the top. They look just like your basic hair barrette hair clip, and my hair stays in these. I am so thrilled with this little purchase that I didn't even know existed until I started searching around for it because I had a need. So if you have fine hair, even if you don't, and you just want something that is going to for sure hold your hair in place securely, these actually do work. I have to eat crow with this next product. I originally gave it an unfavorable review because I tried to use it in the same manner as my holy grail living proof anti-frizz, anti-humidity product that they, for some unknown reason, discontinued. And when it didn't work the same way, I just wrote it off. I think I was so aggravated that Living Proof had discontinued a product that had worked so well for me, and irritated that nothing else was working the same way, that I just didn't really give it a shot. So I retried it a couple months ago, and I've actually been using it regularly in my routine, and I saw Amika has an official Amazon store, so this fits beautifully into this video. This is the Shield Anti-Humidity Spray, which I originally tried to use as the last step of my hair routine before walking out my bathroom door, to spray it on like a shield to prevent frizz the way I did that Living Proof product, and it just did not work for me that way. But that's not how it's designed. This is an anti-humidity spray for all hair textures, all hair types, that fights frizz and humidity when used on damp or dry hair before heat styling. It provides heat protection up to 450 degrees and UV protection, and has hydrolyzed keratin to repair and restore moisture, elasticity, luster, and smoothness. So this is the first thing that I spray on my hair when I take it out of the towel. I then will put on any other styling products I'm using, and then I heat style my hair. And I find on days when I use this, I have less frizz issues, and if it's humid, which it almost always is here, my hair isn't as affected by it. So now that I'm not trying to use it on my dry hair as, you know, kind of a shield product, it's working as it's intended to be used, and I actually do really love this product. So if your hair is affected by humidity, if you get some frizz, this might be something you want to look into. I've really actually been enjoying it. In one of my recent Amazon videos, I can't remember if it was my last one or the one before that, I shared an elastic band that you wrap around your torso that helps you crop tops that otherwise wouldn't be cropped, or not tuck shirts into your waistband so you don't have bulk. I'll link that video down below in my description box and up in the corner, and my other Amazon videos in case you want to check out some other things that I've loved. But this goes along with that product. And around that same time, I got these for sleeves, but I didn't try them out right away. I've since used them regularly and really love them. So these are adjustable elastic armbands that keep your sleeves pushed up and keep them from sliding down the way they otherwise would. Now, I've seen people do this hack with rubber bands and ponytail holders, but that's very constrictive. I find that very uncomfortable. These are extremely comfortable and they're very easy to use. You just need to get them adjusted to the right point, which is very easy. And they do have sets available in different color options. So you just flip the little adjuster up and slide it to the size you need and then flip it down. Now you do need to press it down pretty firmly. That's something I didn't do the first time and it kept adjusting itself, but I just needed to press it a little bit harder. And then it stayed, but these stay in place. They keep my sleeves looking like I want them to. I really like these for blazers and button-down tops. I didn't have anything like this. I would just constantly push my sleeves up because I just found the rubber band trick to be extremely uncomfortable. The set I have has this shade, white and black, and I've been getting a lot of use out of them. These are the Ollie Ultra Strength Brain Soft Gels. They support mental acuity, memory, and a healthy brain. They have vitamin B6 and B12 and bacopa extract, which is an herb that supports key functions to keep you feeling mentally sharp, blueberry extract, and omega-3s. I've been feeling a little bit scattered lately, like it was just harder to stay on task. And after getting some recent blood work back, there were some things on there that indicated they might be due to being a little bit low in vitamin B6 and B12, both of which I'm not getting from other supplementation I'm taking. So I thought I would try this out and see if it helped. And I feel like I have noticed an improved ability to stay on task and improved focus. And if I do stray off for whatever reason, I'm able to jump back into things easier. The gel coating makes them very easy to swallow too, which is also nice. I always find it a pleasant surprise to actually feel benefits from a supplement. So these have been a reorder for me. And I was pretty skeptical when I first got them, but I'm really enjoying the positive effects from these. So these have been an Amazon win for me. I'm surprised I haven't shared this sheet set before because we've had it for a while, well over a year in my son's room, and the price is amazing, around $20 for a queen set, which is crazy. The quality for the price is really great. So this is the Amazon Basics lightweight, super soft, easy care microfiber sheet set with deep pockets. It was when I got a second set for my daughter's room that I realized I don't think I've shared these here before, and if you don't know about them, you need to. So these are very lightweight. It's almost hard to explain the texture and the feel. They're lightweight and sort of thin and feel a little bit satiny, but there's no shine or sheen to them, and they've held up beautifully through numerous washes. We live in a very hot climate. They don't sleep hot at all. There's a variety of solids to choose from and some cute patterns too. I'm sure a lot of people know about these, but if you don't, these are great to have on hand, whether it's for a guest room, a child's room, your own room. I thought this pattern was so cute that I got for my daughter's room. There's also a really cute aqua pattern, and they're just a great value for the money. After months of being tempted on social media, I mean months, I finally broke down and got the viral micro stitch. I had to see if it was actually worth it, if it actually functioned the way they say it does. It looks like a tagging gun that you would use in a retail store to put price tags on clothing, and it does function that way, but that's not what it's used for. So if you have a dress or a blouse that is maybe a little bit too revealing, and you would normally use a safety pin or something to help that out, that's what this is for. You just pull the trigger and it creates a little micro stitch in a split second. So I've used this for wrap dresses. I've used it for button-up shirts. I've used it to pin a collar down when one wants to lay one way and one wants to lay another, just to make them a little more even. I've used it to keep cuffs rolled that want to unroll on me on silky shirts. There are numerous uses for this little tool. I mean, you could even use it around the house to temporarily hang something that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to do. Now this comes with the micro stitch tool and 1080 micro fasteners. You have black and then you have the clear, or I guess I would say milky white. Now one thing I do that I haven't seen anyone else do, and I haven't had to do this all the time, but there are occasions where I like to trim the edges or the sides just a little bit to make it a little bit less visible. It takes 2 seconds. This is a case where the hype has been real. I have already used this so much and I am so glad to have it in my life. I kept seeing these damp clean duster sponges here and there, and so I decided to order them for myself to see if they were worth the hype and to see if these were like magic erasers or what they were exactly. I thought the texture was going to be more like a microfiber, but it's really not. It's got kind of a flat texture to it. And when you first pull it out of the plastic, they're each wrapped individually, it feels a little bit damp, which is kind of weird. And you're supposed to run it under water and then squeeze the water out, kind of like you would a makeup sponge. And it's supposed to work its magic using only water, kind of like a magic eraser. But I think there are some misconceptions about this tool because it's not designed to erase things like a magic eraser, and it doesn't erode away. You know how when you use a magic eraser, it kind of disintegrates? This doesn't do that. This is more of a duster cleaner. I cleaned off my patio furniture with it, and it wiped away a ton of black dirt. You know, your patio furniture just gets disgusting. And then I would rinse it off and all the black gunk would rinse completely away. So I could start again with a clean sponge and then I would rinse it and so on. It's designed to be able to get into kind of weird crevices. I've cleaned baseboards with it. I've also used this with cleaners. It works like that too. Now these come in 4-packs or 2-packs. I got a pack of 4. I just took this one out of its plastic wrapper. It's soft and squishy. This one is the one I cleaned my patio furniture with. It was black at one point over and over, and you can see what it looks like now. And it's also now hard. Once you use them, they do harden and you need to soak them for a little bit so that they can soften again. I like these, but you do need to use them how they're intended to be used. It's a good little cleaning tool that gets in the cracks and crevices and dust cleans the way it should. I originally got a few of these around Christmas for our Christmas party, but I have used these so much since then for nighttime out on our patio that I feel like I need to share them here. So this is the one item that is over that $30 price point. These come in a pack of 2. I'm just showing you one. So these are portable rechargeable lamps that we've used for ambiance outside, and they work surprisingly well. There's a button here that you press once for a neutral, a warm, or a cool light. They have a nice low, slim profile, so they fit on a bar, a countertop, or as the centerpiece of a table, and they're not obtrusive, and they charge with a USB cord, and they hold a charge for a while too. I was not thinking we would get as much use out of these as we have, but they're nice for just sitting outside at night and giving you nice ambiance. We've had friends over and have just put these on instead of putting bigger lights on. I originally thought we would only pull these out for the holidays, put a little bow on them, and that would be it, but we have gotten our money's worth. These have been worth every penny. What have you tried and loved from Amazon lately? Let me know in the comments down below. I've discovered some great products from you guys. I love reading your comments and finding new discoveries myself. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful in some way. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and check out more Amazon favorites here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.